Hi everyone, welcome to this video. For this project, Mike is going to go solo and show you how to make this dancing robot. But before we get started, thank you to everyone who sent in pictures of videos of the take and makes and the different projects that you've been working on. If you want to show us what you've been working on, whether it was from a kit or one of your own projects, you can use the QR code right on the front of this kit and send it to us, and we'll feature it in one of our upcoming videos. So let's find out how to make this dance bot.
Okay, let's talk about what's in the kit. You're going to see that there's some like craft supplies in there. You can always use your own craft supplies. We've got just like this lid, like a Tupperware lid. And then let's pour this out. All right, we've got 5 corks in here, okay? We've got a battery pack. It also has a switch on it, okay? It might be kind of hard to see the switch in there. It's kind of recessed in, but there's a switch on there. There's 2 wires coming off of it. There's a motor. We've got some googly eyes, and these do have, yep, they are adhesive on the back, so they're like a sticker. And then we got a couple toothpicks in there as well. So this is just the things that you could start with, but you could always use your own materials too. All right, let's talk about the battery pack and the motor, and let's get that hooked up. The battery pack has a red and a black wire coming off of it, and a little bit of the wire is stripped off, but you might have to kind of use either a wire stripper or some scissors, but you want to try to kind of scrape away some more of the insulation so they have more of the wire there so that we can make the contacts with the 2 terminals on the battery, or on the motor. So on the motor, you can see those 2 brass or gold looking tabs. Doesn't matter which way you connect these wires, but we need to connect 1 wire to each one of those tabs like that. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I've got the wires stripped away, and I'm just going to take and thread the wire, the exposed wire, through the hole on that brass tab and bend it around, and then just twist the motor. If you do that and hold it, it'll kind of twist around for you. So you'll be able to do that on the one, and then the next one, just do the same thing. It's just a little tougher because it won't spin around the same way. Now that it's all connected, it's good to test out this. Go ahead, get some AA batteries, and let's see if we can get the motor to spin. All right, so our motor's running. It's ready to go. We're ready to start building our little contraption, our little animal here. Maybe it's a monster.
It's a dance robot.
So you'll see how we envision this here is that 4 of these corks will be the legs. And this is kind of like the body of whatever.
A robot.
And then we have 1 extra cork. This piece of cork can actually go on the motor, or you can even use, if you have it around, you can use hot glue. I'm going to be using hot glue today. You can use tape, but I am going to be using hot glue to assemble this. So let's go along with that. I'm going to put on the 4 legs and kind of secure our lid like that. Okay. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use normal glue. You could put that, it's just going to take a lot longer to dry. And that's why we kind of put in the toothpicks. You could actually puncture through the little like lid here and into each of the corks. And then that way it kind of gives you some kind of way to secure through the disc there, through the lid, a way to secure the legs. So that's why those toothpicks are in there. So now with those 4 legs or corks onto that lid, we're just going to glue down the battery holder. And I'm just going to do that, maybe I'll do that, let's see. I think I want to glue down the lid. So the lid is like the bottom because the switch is on the other side. So I'm just going to put some glue right there, right on the lid. That's the part that opens up. And just want to stick that down, kind of covering up like 2 of the legs there. There's my switch right there. And then now with the motor, I'm just going to move the motor, and I'm going to make it so that the almost the shaft of the motor is going to be kind of sticking out past the lid. So it's not inside the lid, it's kind of sticking out the end of it. I'm going to just secure that with some hot glue again. And if you do have tape, just tape it on, or glue. Normal Elmer's glue works too, you just have to wait a little longer. So now I just want to take and put the cork onto that motor shaft right there, but I don't want to put it in centered. I kind of want to have it lopsided a little bit. I'm just going to push really kind of hard, get that on there, and it'll kind of flop around there. I may even need to put in glue, some glue in there just to hold it. But now, moment of truth, let's see if this thing shakes around. That's what yours should be doing. If the cork is kind of slipping, it's not flopping around, then go ahead and put a little bit of Elmer's glue or hot glue, stick it onto the motor shaft. You can even try and change the position of where you put the motor onto the cork. I'm going to try it almost centered. A lot faster. I kind of like having it more towards the end. It seemed to kind of walk around. Yeah. Now mine's kind of going towards me where the motor is, which I wasn't really thinking that originally. I was thinking that, okay, there we go. I was thinking that was going to be kind of like the tail of this monster that I'm making.
Still a dance robot.
But now that I know that, well, I'm going to design something so that this is the front. So you can use any of the stuff that we provided, or look around your house. I've got a toilet paper roll, I've got a couple of little cups here, and I'm going to come up with something. And you do the same thing. Okay, and there you have it. Turn it on, and watch out. Okay, all right, calm down. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?